Hi.
Hey, what? Well, hold on. What the fuck is going on?
See, I don't know, and so I was going through my live chat, and I was on the live chat, not top chat. I made sure because I was like, oh, maybe I'm missing her messages, but she was. Other people who were in the stream could probably vouch for this, but she was commenting a lot in my live stream, but now those three messages are the only one left. So it seems like she deleted stuff and then maybe forgot those three messages or something. But she's accusing me of being a pill addict.
Well, Vexes.
Yeah, you saw my screenshot.
I didn't. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm dealing with the legal stuff.
I know.
So I want to get through the Vex thing, and then I want you to listen to what I got from. I don't want to get into it right now. I'm still shaking. So recap for me, like this morning I wake up and I have a message from you. I guess what did you found out that Hanson had been played this whole time with the Theo Huxtable thing.
Yeah, so Theo Huxtable, like I said, is Thor. The comic character's real name is Theodore Huxtable, and his and then from there's a TV show from the Cosbys, and it's Theo and Cockroach and their best friend named Bud.
So the show was called Theo and Cockroach.
Well, when I looked it up, or that's what I don't know if it was like part of the Cosby Show or like a segment.
It might have been a spin-off. It might have been a spin-off called Theo and Cockroach, and they had a best friend named Bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they had a dog in that show too, if I remember. Like comic or something.
So basically that, you know.
Yeah, I remember. And he worked for like a talk show.
Yeah.
Wake up. Yeah, okay. I remember. So you find out that Theodore Huxtable is Thor. That's not a real name. And then the last name for Theo that you've been given, what is the last name?
Hansen.
And it's spelled Bahnsen, right?
Yeah, B Hansen.
And I, just like John Curry mode, I rearrange those letters and you get B Hansen, spelled just like Chris Hansen. And I think that's a little too coincidental when now months later, here I am trying to get you from not being on the Chris Hansen's radar. So it's like this whole thing, and I'm not trying to blame you. I'm not trying to blame you, and I apologize if it sounds like I'm blaming you, but this whole thing sounds like it was a setup from the beginning. These people infiltrated our community. They came in, they got wrenches, right? They got wrenches. They made friends. They made allies. I'm bringing Evil Little McNuggets on a show with me, and now a few months later, you are on Hansen's radar. I feel like I've been used. I'm going to be honest. I feel like I've been completely used. They made a fool out of me, and those people don't think I'm so great. And that I'm not saying it hurts, but when you feel like you are beloved and you feel like people are watching your content because I'm a typical sensitive artist, just like anyone else. So when I see that's how people are treating, I just want to go to the chats, maybe make some money, and so I'm sorry, I'm unloading on you. Tell me about your day. No,
you're fine.
No, please tell me about your day.
It revolved around this bullshit.
Well, yeah, tell me about it. Like, listen, when we start talking about stuff like this, when we start looking at victim impact statements, when we're looking at potential court, the more you can tell me about your day to recall later, the better, because then you're talking about pain and suffering, and pain and suffering is going to be always worth more than the actual crime itself.
So you sent me that screenshot of what Addie the Baddie said.
Oh my God. Yeah, what was that all about?
So I mentioned it in Cybersqueak's chat. And Cybersqueak knew what I was talking about. I messaged her while she was live. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Hey, save the sorry. Sorry's for Jeroen. I don't care how bad of a day it is. Jeroen says sorry. We don't say sorry.
Okay, so I talked to Cybersqueak and they knew everything that was going on. And but when I said in chat, I mentioned that the trolls, the trolling message about Addie, and Vex said, "We're just here talking about Jeroen. ..
Wow.
So that I felt like I was gaslit. Like for a second, I was like, wait a minute, like, did this not actually happen? Like, wait,
Yeah, and that's why I want to ask before I bring Vex on. Do you think that because I know you said that you like some BDSM fox play, not fucking fox, not a
Right.
fucking fox, a non-fucking fox, but you like some fox play. Do you
Right.
think that maybe because of your experience in BDSM that maybe Vex might be a little jealous of you?
See, I don't want to say that because I don't see how anyone could be jealous of me. Like, I think everyone is their own individual and we
I
all have
mean,
unique
listen,
talents. And
I love your regional beauty pageant answer, but you're talking to me. Be honest. Be
I am
honest.
being honest. I really don't understand how someone could be jealous of me. But like I said, it would make sense because of the said name that I mentioned and how that revolves around the other said name that I mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
the
Well,
BDSM creator.
oh, you mean Brittany Simon?
Oh, so yeah, we could say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make sense because I've been in that community for a very long time. Been in Brittany's live chats and everything. It would add up if something like she knew me from other streams and stuff, and then
So let's just sum it up. You
okay.
don't see why anyone would be jealous of you, but it makes total sense that she would be jealous of you.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's easy enough.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know because I know yesterday you were really worried about the money and stuff. Did you end up getting your money from Joey?
No, I think he muted me.
What?
Because he has not responded, and I even said I think I told him like something big just happened, and I think maybe you should talk to Wes. And I still don't forget the Cash App, Joey, and he didn't respond to that.
So even with you saying that don't forget the Cash App, he didn't send it over?
Nope.
Maybe you should remind him again. What was the threat?
Well, I
you
did.
said?
I messaged him like probably 2 hours ago, and he never responded.
What was the threat that you said you would do if he didn't pay up yesterday?
Well, I would take him to court because he is spreading misinformation without verification, and now we know that it's all been trolls the entire time. And that's on him. He should be professional.
Yeah, no, I agree. Again, I mean, how dare that guy come into my private DMs and ask me a question? Like,
he should be professional.
He should be professional. With a name like Joey TCAP, you got to be professional. Otherwise, get out of the business. That's what they say. But you were already taking him to court. But you said if he didn't pay, you were going to accuse him of like, you know, someone came into your DMs and said that they were sexually assaulted.
Right.
So like, I mean, is that still in play, or have you backed off on that?
See, I don't know because I really don't like drama, but I'm trying to prove a point that, you know, people can say things and you should not believe them unless you verify things.
So yeah, and what better way to prove that point than by claiming that he's a rapist, right?
Right.
And then maybe he'll know what it feels like when someone
what it feels like in keeping me up all night and being distressed and crying.
Yeah. When someone comes into your DMs and asks you a question that they heard from someone else, that's the exact same thing as being accused of sexual assault, right?
It is because what he accused me of with the whole Gilgo Beach stuff, that's insanity.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
really
he didn't accuse you. He was saying that your ex was found near.
Oh, that's what I meant to say. In a
same might as well. He might as well have put the gun in your hand and put that belt buckle around your waist, right? And whatever the piccolo was doing there, yeah, right. Like that was your piccolo. Was it your piccolo? Just you know?
I had a rental and it was literally for like I only played it for 2 weeks.
And you turned it in. You played it. Wait, so hold on. You can list piccolo as one of the 12 instruments you played, but you only play for. You must be a musical prodigy.
No, I'm not a musical prodigy, but I do pick up instruments pretty well. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it, but like in band class, we would have, they would have instruments, and then you could pick an instrument and you can play it, and you could choose to like to 2 weeks or keep it permanent or whatever. You could always switch and whatever, as long as you could keep up with the music score and everything. So I would just like for fun, I would play other instruments and everything, and people would be like, wow, this is so weird. How do you like understand how to play things? It kind of just came to me. That's learning scales and everything, and that's how you learn songs. Yeah. Scales are more important, and then once you learn scales, you can play music.
No, because Mozart, he was able to play the water harp after like 2 weeks. Yeah, you remember they and they did the same thing. He had a rental for 2 weeks, and they were
really, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they were amazed because he was able to pick up the water harp that fast. It normally people spend years trying to play a water harp. In 2 weeks, boom, he was able to list it as something that he was. But that's amazing. Like, because when I asked you about your 12 instruments, to be able to pick up piccolo that quickly, so like it's probably unlikely that was your piccolo near that murder. Let's say, yeah. I mean, like
because it was
90%. What percentage would you say is it that it's likely that it was
I never took the piccolo home.
So like 10%, no more.
So the piccolo always stayed in school in the locker.
Okay. I mean, and again, that's a testament to you that you're able to master piccolo while it's at
No, I can't
school.
master piccolo, but I can play. There's a song called "The Magic Flute," which I still have it in my brain. Like I memorized every freaking note and everything, and I play it. And I
That's
can play it on
Prodigy.
flute and piccolo. It's made for each instrument, but I can play on either or. And
That's amazing.
I learned
Next
that
time
like
someone,
really well, and it's actually a expert level music.
yeah, next time someone asks you if you're a prodigy, I think you should stop being so modest and just say,
I'm
you know what?
not. I promise
Actually,
you,
I
I'm
am.
not. Like I just learn things kind of quickly.
That prodigies always say the same thing. They go, oh shucks, not me. I'm just a
Telling you.
12-year-old engineer who graduated from Harvard after 4 weeks. Stop. Save the modesty for someone else, because today's not the day for it. So, and I want to ask you this, because I mean, I haven't talked to Joey, but I know Joey has a pretty big place in his heart when it comes to like single moms, and you said that Theo's mom is on welfare. And what
Wait,
if
I did?
Yeah, you said Theo's mom, like Theo.
No, my ex.
Theo's your ex?
No,
Theo's a child.
My ex, because the only ex that I have is a musician, and he said that my ex is related to the Gilgo Beach murders. The only ex that I have, his mom is on welfare, and she has no job or anything, and he helps take care of her.
Oh, okay. But regardless, what if because I haven't talked to Joey about it, but what if he was willing to give that $50,000 to Theo's mom so that they don't like try to put you in prison for the like sending a.
But we don't even have, like I said,
saying,
people are saying that he's a 40-something-year-old.
Well, and here's my concern. When I did those Muse videos, most of the people who started coming around with all their stories about Muse, it didn't happen until after it was on Hanson's channel. If this does go on Hanson's channel, and all of a sudden, Theo's mom sees it and is like, "Oh shit!" If they come forward and they want to take, what if Joey was able to pay that money to Theo's parents in order to keep you out of the clink? Would you be willing?
But I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I mean, you sent if he's a minor, you sent pictures to a minor, and that would be
but I was told by people that he wasn't a minor because he sent for 5 years he was attacking Steve McRae.
Mm-hmm.
So how can a 12-year-old be making videos, all this stuff?
Well, again, I would say the same thing. But my 12, when my kid was 12, he was making gourmet dishes, making.
Okay, but I'm telling you, it's way different. It's more intricate. It's way more intricate. But then you would have to go into that he lied because he was 12 years old when he started these accounts. So that's illegal because you're lying on social media.
I mean, you watch a lot of To Catch a Predator. A lot of those guys will say, well, yeah, I was in the adult chat room, and she said, like her account said she was 99, and then Chris will be like, but it says right here, she's 13. Because
there's no proof of that. There's no proof of that, and that's why. So when people came up to me and they not accused me, but they said, that he's a minor, and it was trolls like Addie and Jake, those and Mop and everything, and they were saying, that he's a minor, right? And then. So I was talking to people through, a community about it, and they were like, "Are you kidding me? He's like a 40-something-year-old man. He has his own apartment." And then you go to his Twitter, and he made a joke about his apartment and his roommate. So I don't know any 15, 16-year-olds that have an apartment and a roommate.
Well, people can be emancipated. I knew.
Okay,
lots of people
this is not what's happening, Wes. Please.
Hey, like again, you're attacking me when if you knew the phone call that I just had with my lawyer, or my ex-lawyer, you would understand why I was trying to play devil's advocate, because I don't want to see happen to you what's happened to me, and I'm not saying it, but like as a result of working around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally understand that. But like I said, that's not what's happening. And he's part of UniRock's group. And they've been trolling people, making up lies, and calling government and stuff like that deaf.
They call the government?
Oh, yeah. On Steve, they try to get him.
Oh, no. Not about Steve. What about him?
Okay. But then it's related. That's how everything started, because I started communicating with him and was on his channel collabing with him. And that's where the trolling started with me. That's what I'm trying to say, is that they were his trolls first, coming after him. And then once I was on his channel, they came after me and started accusing me of things. And I don't know. That's what I just wanted to say. That's how it started. But everyone is saying that there's no way that this person's a minor because they've been in communities, they talk about their lives and whatever, and they'll be like, oh, I'm getting off work or whatever, and it's just there's no way that he was a minor. So I'm just saying that I was never told that he's trolling. He's trolling and pretending that he's a minor to get me in trouble. But then if that, like, say that law enforcement actually got involved, he'd be screwed because it's not true. He's actually not a minor, but he's trolling to get a rise out of me. That's the whole thing. He just wants more live streams, more views. That's it.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't. He would have went. Why hasn't the police contacted me when so many alleged police officers have told me that they're investigating me? And
well, the good thing is that you started deleting stuff. Not why I won't say it out loud, so I'm gonna whisper. But the good thing is that you started deleting stuff when you thought they were, so that I don't have anything. You know what I mean? So I'm going to bring Vex in, and I will say this. Like, I don't know what your feelings are towards Vex, but over the last day or so, I've seen Vex in live streams just really hyping up, like just coffee and teas, like really talking about, oh, you guys, those 5-hour energies.
Yeah, and like I said, I have nothing against her, and it might be just like a misinformation, but for months
I'm saying
she's being mean.
Maybe you guys
and accusing me of being a pill addict.
Maybe you guys can find some common ground with like CELSIUS, because if she's pushing 5-hour energy and telling people about these delicious coffee drinks from Dunkin' Donuts and stuff.
Okay, but those are shit. I'm
exactly.
Sorry, but 5-hour energies don't do anything. Okay, and they're shit.
Before we get her on. What are some of the reasons why she would want CELSIUS versus 5? Because let's role play these now.
Well, okay? CELSIUS has zero.
Hold on. I'm gonna role play it. Honey, I ain't listening to you. You over there with your fancy drink. Girl, you better get you a coffee.
Well, does coffee have the exact vitamins that are in the CELSIUS, such as B12 and all these sorts of vitamins that actually would keep you up and keep you energized, such as B6, B12. Vitamin C only has 10 calories, no sugar, and no preservatives.
Baby, let me stop you right there, because I like my drinks with lots of flavor. This right here is a iced cappuccino with a vanilla squirt.
But also, CELSIUS doesn't come with crashes. When you have too much coffee, you crash at the end of the day and you think that you need more, where CELSIUS just keeps you awake and alert and you don't have any crashes.
But I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money on an energy drink. I get these coffees for just $4.50.
Okay, well, these are actually $3, and you could get a whole pack of them for $16.99.
You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I will have a CELSIUS. I'm sorry I doubted you. So it'll probably go like that.
I hope.
So, like, I'm just saying, like, if things start getting out of hand, like if she gets a little confrontational, because I don't know how Vex is going to be. Maybe just throw out the, hey, are you feeling low? Because what do they say about people who are low energy? They get crabby, right? You get cranky. Like that's why when kids, like, I'm sure when Addie needs a nap, Addie gets cranky. Addie gets rambunctious. People when they need a nap, when they're tired, they get cranky. So what you should do is just be like, hey, instead of saying, do you need mental help or have you taken your meds? Be like, do you need an energy boost? Because that'll probably make her stop and go, what? And then talk
and then
I'm not even joking. I used to sell cars.
If that comes to be.
Yeah, if it comes to me, I used to sell cars, and like building rapport and stuff. Sometimes it's just as simple as, instead of looking at what's wrong with them, just looking inward and saying, like, what would help me right now, and what would help you. A CELSIUS available in how many flavors?
Oh, an extreme variety of flavors, like mountains. When you go to stores, there's a huge pyramid.
You should probably find out how many flavors, because that would even be better if you can say available in 48 delicious flavors with more to come each month. CELSIUS, that's CELSIUS. So
I could say like 40. Yeah, I could say like 48 different flavors and more to come. CELSIUS.
All right, let me. I just sent her. I just sent her the link, so she just popped in here. I'm gonna bring her in and do a brief intro, and then we'll get to talking and get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
All right, she just dropped in. And the reason why we're here for a segment, I said let's talk about Vex, because there are perhaps some troubling developments within the community that must be addressed. If not today, I don't know when. Some information with me that I will be sharing later that I don't really want to share with Vex. But Vex, welcome to the show. And before you start, I'm going to ask that you keep things civil, because from some of the messages that I've seen and some of the things that I've heard, it sounds like maybe you haven't been too civil. And if you read the TCAP guidebook, which was updated in February, you'll know that that's not something welcome here. That no bullying, anti-bullying platform isn't just for my show. That's TCAP wide.
I understand.
And I'm going to need you to speak up, please. Let's.
All right. I said I understand, but I definitely have some things to address Miss Jessi with. Now that we can finally talk.
Okay. Well, let me give
Sounds
Jessi.
good.
Yeah, let me give Jessi the floor. And by the floor, Jessi, I mean I'm going to let you. I'm not literally giving you a floor. I'm going to let you talk and say any of the things that you want to say, and then we'll allow Vex to have her own floor to respond.
Okay. I'm going to try to say this in like kind of like a quick way, because I do know that, we have things going on. So I've been in the community since, I'm sorry, hi Vex. I've been in the community since 2017, where other creators have known me since then. And how you have said in my live chat that I'm new to the community, and which isn't true, and you know what I mean? That's kind of just like one thing. And then you accused me of being a pill addict, which I have screenshots and everything. You deleted a lot of your comments in my live stream.
Well, hey, I'm sorry, Jessi. I need to cut in here. Vex, I'm going to ask that you wait until you see the green light on your monitor. Wait until you see that before you respond.
Sorry about that, Wes.
You do not have the floor.
And yeah, I just want this resolved because we don't want drama here.
Well, hold on.
Jessi,
I still have the floor and you're talking over me. I was letting Vex know that you were going to be able to say your part, because Vex can't respond if I'm talking over you. So yeah, there was the how long you've been in the community, and then there were those accusations. So please continue on, and then Vex, when Jessi's done, then you'll have your chance to retort.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you said that that I use pills in my live stream. This is going on for months. That not only have you, so you have commented at least 2 times that I remember, and one time I saw today as I was researching and trying to find information about things that Wes and I are going through, that you have said, what was it? What are you doing, or what do you mean, or something? Oh, something like that. Like, what do you mean, or whatever. But you don't say hi to me in live chats, which is fine, because everyone has a million people to freaking say hi to, but it's always been this way. And then so I always thought, like, I don't know, maybe she just doesn't like me for some reason. And Wes has more information to give out why I feel like there is a bigger thing going on, why you have a problem with me, which we will, discuss after this. But it came to my concern, the things that you said in my live chat, to me today, when so I got a screenshot message of, I can't talk about that yet, right?
I just pulled her out. Mention Thor, and see. We'll say I don't know. I was just looking at my favorite comic book character, Theo Huxtable, and see what she says.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna bring her back in. Sorry about that. I fat fingered that, Vex.
Sorry. So I was just looking at my favorite comic book character, Theo Huxtable, Thor Huxtable. Okay.
You think anything to say about that, Vex?
No.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. We'll move on from, like I said, we're just trying to resolve these things and find answers. So yeah. So like I said, today I got this. I don't know. Can I talk about that yet? That I got the screenshot. So someone came into the stream.
Let it go.
Okay, so I can't talk about the actual stuff, or
you know what, whatever, because I want this resolved.
Okay.
It's been going on long enough.
So Little McNuggets has been stalking and harassing me for a year. She came into this community posing as someone she was not, and talking to people, giving them wrong information, calling me a Nazi, lots of misinformation and crazy stuff. So she came into this community about 9 months ago that we found. but she's been trolling me and other people in the community. And so, you know, what was I trying to say? So, you know,
hey, I pulled her again. Mention, and where the hell were you? You just showed up too. Like, let her know that you know that she's new. You've been here way longer than her.
Okay.
Yeah, really make her feel like shit for not being here before you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm losing my train of thought. It's a lot of stuff is going on today, and you will find more information as you go along through, you know, the experience. But because it's more information than just like nuggets, being someone she isn't. It's insanity. But I want to know, where have you been in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021? Because as far as I and someone else who has been trying to find you in live streams, you haven't been in any live streams since you came in October, which is when the trolling of me started, and people started coming into Clobbering Time streams, pretending to be other people that they were not, and became moderators of said channels. And so I just want to know, where have you been? Because you accused me of being new when I've been around for years, and other channels know that I have been, and everything, and have communication with many top channels. So I just want to know where you came from and how I'm new, but you're actually new, if I said that right.
How did you not say it right when it was your words? Why are you stumbling over everything you say?
Because there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying to put in everything together.
Are you scared of me? Are you scared of me? Are you scared of me? You sound like it.
No, I'm not scared of anyone.
Vex, I'm gonna have to remember you to keep your decorum. This isn't an actual court of law, but this is my courtroom.
Yeah, that's something my trolls would say, like McNuggets and everything. So that's why, and you have communication with her, several chats. Why are there so many deleted comments and live streams? Like, what do you call them? Live stream chat comments or whatever?
The comment room.
Comment room. Why are things being deleted now, that everything's being exposed today, and I can't find any of your live chats in my live stream? That was the 12-hour bullshit live stream. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. But
hey, can you slate and then say bull crap?
So yeah, there are things being deleted in my live streams between you and McNuggets. Like say a TCAP quote and stuff like that. You're new here, and going back and forth, and all those messages and comments are gone, almost like it's gaslighting me. And you only have 3 comments that are available in that live stream, and it's about me being a pill addict.
Can I speak now?
Yes, absolutely.
Is the light on, Vex? The light's on. Now it's your turn.
Okay. All right. Why would I delete some of my comments but leave accusations of you being a pill addict? That makes no sense.
No.
First of all, it's my turn.
Those exist. I'm talking about other comments. Those are the only 3 comments that exist.
Jessi,
me being a pill addict. No, because I just want to set that straight, because the screenshot is ready to go.
Jessi, but you have to follow the same decorum. I made her give you a chance. And Jessi, I'm gonna have to ask that we not have her repeated yesterday, and you abandoned the stream.
Yeah, I'll let her rage.
Well, because after this, we need to go over something very important that came. Excuse me, Vex. After this, we need to go over something very important. So you can handle this. I know you guys can handle this. I just want to back out, and I will continue to moderate as my role within the community. But I have to ask Jessi that you guys discuss this and hash it out, and then
because I really do. Because like I said, we're in a community that's supposed to be kind of just like a together kind of thing. And I understood that you haven't liked me since you came into this community, kind of like ignoring me.
Jessi, Vex had the floor. It's still Vex's turn. Okay, I'm going to count you down, Vex. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Just because I don't acknowledge you, I don't have to acknowledge anybody. First of all, you did not interest me. Whatever. I don't have to talk to you. Second of all, I didn't really know truly of your existence until some allegations came out. And that is when I knew about you. And that's when I came to you to ask some questions, correct? Be real about it. Correct. Yes. And that is what my issue with you was. And I tried to ask you questions about it, but you wouldn't answer me. You kept ignoring me. And that is why I was mad. And yes, I did say, is she on pills? Because you just fell asleep, quote unquote, on your stream, but you were making noise. And I said, there's no way she is like rolling over in a chair right now.
Okay, I pulled her out again.
I was freaking in bed and not turning around because like,
Jessi,
bed
Jessi,
creaks.
Jessi,
It's just so ridiculous.
hold on. I pulled her out again. I think this is a perfect time to ask her if she's low energy because she sounds cranky as fuck. Don't you think?
No, because like I don't want to cry, but she's saying like, oh, I was rolling in a chair. No, I didn't stop. I didn't stream in a chair.
Okay,
I was on my bed.
Well, then tell her that. But first, like, try and lighten it up. Ask her if she's low energy, and ask her like maybe recommend a Celsius.
Okay.
Because right now, holy shit, does she sound cranky? She either
Yes,
needs
she sounds like McNuggets.
She needs a nap. She needs some bubbles. Yeah, she does sound a lot like how
like raging. That's why I'm starting to believe that this is a thing more than I thought.
Well, right now she's raging against the machine, and that machine is tearing. You're starting to what?
I was starting to believe her and being like, oh shit, I was wrong, but it's starting to make sense that she came in at the same time as Nuggets.
Well, she doesn't even know I pulled her out, so I'm just saying right now would be a perfect time to hit her with the and I'll let you cut in to offer the Celsius, but then I'll give her the floor back, okay?
Okay.
So when I bring her back in, I'm gonna say, hey, actually, I need Jessi needs to say something to you. Then offer the Celsius. Then we'll give her the floor back. Okay.
Okay.
Right. I'm so sorry, Vex. I keep having issues with my StreamYard, and I cut you off, and that's on me. I'm so sorry. But actually, Jessi wants to say something to you real quick before you get the floor back.
So I wasn't in a chair. I was in my bed, and you probably heard creaks and stuff of me tossing and turning.
That's not the
but
thing.
I'm very low energy right now. You seem kind of very low energy as well. Have you ever tried a Celsius? They come in a variety of different flavors, including seltzer season.
I don't care about your Celsius.
So they actually have vitamin C.
Are you selling me something right now?
And vitamin B12, and they come with no crashes, unlike coffee.
Can you hear me?
5 Hour Energy.
Well, I mean, Vex, you were talking about 5 Hour Energy and coffee.
I do like energy drinks. I do like things like that.
But this one is completely different because it's not like coffee or 5 Hour Energy where it comes with crashes. This is actually full of vitamins and essential energy, and it helps burn body fat and accelerates metabolism.
Exacerbates.
Is this what you've been drinking that keeps you up for all hours of the night and keeps you so jittery you can't even sleep and you're crying all the time?
See, now you're McNuggets.
I'm vexed.
No, you're a troll because that's not even true. That's not. I just started drinking Celsiuses about a month and a half ago. So now you're.
When did your life problems start happening with all this streaming stuff? Probably about a month and a half ago.
No, I've been streaming for over a year and a half.
Honey.
So, yeah.
All right, girl. All right.
Yeah. You have issues with me, and this
started decorum.
In the beginning, and you've been very inappropriate.
The beginning. I knew of your existence. I knew of your existence. Oh, I'm about to get live with it. I'm about to get live.
You're raging, and I don't know.
Well, guys, follow the decorum. Follow the decorum. One person talks, and the other person talks.
I know, because some people have mental issues, and I don't want to. I don't want them to
have mental issues. You are right about that, honey.
Jessi, you're not going to be able to hear her if you're talking over her. So let her get her part out, and then you say your part.
I will let her rage.
Well, I wouldn't say it's raging. It sounds like she has some things she wants to say. So let's be fair and allow her to talk, and then you're going to talk. But again, I remind both of you, do not abandon this stream because I cannot continue doing this. Okay?
I'm not, because I already know that from what she's saying so far that she's a troll and she came into this community to troll me, and
you must not
how everything has been going on
for
today,
as into some people in this community as you may be. You don't keep tabs, do you?
I think that you have issues, but I'm going to let you rage and
that's not what I asked you, baby.
Sound off.
That's not what I asked you. You think I came into this community as a troll? You must be kidding. You can't even tell me one TCAP reference. I asked you in the chat. I'll wait. That's why I said you're new, because you couldn't tell me not one thing.
Jessi, is that true? Jessi, I'm gonna need you to go off mute and answer. Did that happen?
I didn't hear that. My internet was cut off. Can you please?
I'll repeat it. I'll repeat myself. No problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. Thank you. I asked you in chat to give me a TCAP reference because I thought you were new.
Yeah.
Well,
Why
no.
would you think I was new? I've been in the community for years, but you just came and no one, not even a single freaking member of the TCAP community can find you anywhere before
Does it
November,
matter? They know who
October.
I am now. They know who I am
Okay.
now.
Okay. But that's weird that you think that I'm new, and that's kind of strange.
Why is it
I
weird?
don't know if you were having like a mental breakdown in my stream and everything,
Oh.
but that's completely inappropriate to come into my stream and be
No,
rude.
do you
And
want
you've
me to
been
be
doing
real
this for
about it?
months, not
Do you
just
want me
in
to be
my
real
stream.
about it? I came to you as a woman to ask you a question, and you
Okay,
wouldn't
so
even
then I've had
acknowledge
DMs.
me.
I've had
You would
DMs.
not acknowledge
I've had
me.
DMs and
So
stuff.
I
Why didn't
got
you
a
come
little
to me
live with
rather
it.
than trying to
I
okay,
tried to
so
DM you on Discord, and you still ignored me.
yep, because of everything that's going on.
Because you are
There's a
afraid
legal
of
case
me.
that's about to happen, so I'm
You are
ignoring
afraid of
messages.
me.
I'm ignoring all messages until things are resolved. Yes. So it's not you.
My
I don't know
issue
if
with
you think
you
you're
has nothing to
special,
do
but
with what you think it does. So
okay. I'm not going to Wes. I don't want to respond to this
because she
person
knows what it's
because I
about.
don't
She knows
know
what it's
if
about.
they need medication or something. I
Because
know
Well,
she
she,
could
kn-
probably
let's
find
she
me
let's
knows
not
exactly what it's about.
let's not go there. Can I ask both of you as
Sure.
adults and you know, is there any jealousy from either of you towards the other?
Why would I be jealous of Raggedy Ann?
Well, Raggedy Ann was a beloved character who sold. I
Was
mean,
See,
based
that's what
off.
trolls would say. They've
was
been called. The trolls West have been calling me Raggedy Ann. So this is kind of concluding my puzzle
girl,
pieces
your
right now.
hair is raggedy.
Well,
Raggedy
No, it's
Ann.
not. It's actually really nice. I use keratin treatments. So
Well, tell her more about
but
those characters. Can you tell her
Yeah,
more about those
sell
treatments?
me on something. Come on, tell me about it.
so I don't think that you have the right to come into this community and cause drama with not just me but other people and make people feel
Who have I had
uncomfortable.
drama with, honey?
Yeah, other people.
Who have I had drama with?
There is another female, and I don't want to bring her into everything because we do talk, and she says because I said that maybe she's like a McNuggets kind of troll or whatever. She said, oh, I've been talking to her in the community and everything like that. She's so sweet, she's so nice. And as we were starting talking about it, and I started showing screenshots and everything, she's like, this is weird. This doesn't sound like the Vex that comes into clobbering streams, just being all rampant and everything. And like I said, I just want this resolved, and I feel like you need to calm down a little bit. You need to take a sip of Celsius that comes with loads of vitamins and comes in a variety of different flavors.
Did someone new start talking? That voice changed.
Because that's what I like to do. Why do you
and I have mental problems.
Keep going with the Celsius thing. Vex, please let her go. Keep going.
Yeah, so a Celsius is a great drink to drink during the day. And if you feel very low energy, you can have this drink with no sugar, no preservatives, come in a variety of different flavors. So if you like lime, or if you like teas, if you like sodas, like a cola, if you like that cola kind of taste, a Celsius is the way to go.
I mean,
are you sponsored?
No.
Some people are just passionate. Vex. I thought you of all people would understand that.
You're
guys.
Right.
What my question is before, because I don't feel like this is making the progress I hope to.
Yeah.
I mean, Jessi, it's good to hear you laugh. At least I know that you know you will get through this. You're definitely a strong person.
Yeah, a lot of things been going on. So, but I think that Vex needs to know more information about everything that's been going on, and I feel like that will give more.
And where do you think Vex?
That's why I contacted you, and you won't talk to me.
No, because everything has been coming out today. So you're talking about days ago.
My issue with you could be cleared up with you being honest with me for about 2 minutes.
Do you want to try to do that now?
You won't. Do you really want me to?
About what?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. No, I not if it's about okay, no. That's probably something you guys should discuss in private.
My intimate relationship.
No.
Yes.
No, you guys can discuss that in private. You guys can.
If she answers me,
I can't talk about it because I'm going to respect him from now on, and I gave him that promise, and I'm not going to.
Okay.
Of course. Okay. No, I get it. You've answered everything by saying that. That's good. I know he. Okay.
All right. So my question to the two of you is, how do we find common ground? How do you?
She realizes that I am not what she thinks I am. Like, this is ridiculous. She thinks
so if I'm wrong, I apologize, but you
you are wrong.
After me for months, and
I have not come after you for months. Months, girl.
Yes, in other streams. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? and what did you hear?
When
And
have
everything.
I?
That's things that McNuggets have said to me in streams and everything. So that's, and I'm
Am I
sorry. Like, let me
McNuggets?
just say,
Am I
I'm sorry
McNuggets?
if I'm wrong about that, then I'm wrong. But I've been
Yo,
dealing with
am I
trolling for years
McNuggets?
right now, so that's why
God.
I was wrong, and
Wes, how can you
I'm
hang out with this
apologizing to you
girl?
about that.
Well, Vex, you're seeing a side of a
She's
very
had too much
passionate.
Celsius.
Well,
I haven't had a Celsius today.
maybe that's the issue.
Maybe that's her
too much,
problem.
Maybe
maybe
that's
too
the
much,
issue, Wes.
maybe
You know
too
what?
much
You're
Celsius
so right.
are not enough Celsius. And where would I be able to find those Celsius, Jessi?
Oh, Lord.
And every store location, you can get them from Costco to 7-Eleven to your local bodega.
Thank you. Now, Vex,
Uh-huh.
I really do feel like you came in here, and I thought you were going to come in, and this was going to be a debate between a calm debate. Would it hit on some hot button topics? Possibly, but I didn't expect this level of anger. And this isn't a side of you that I've seen before, so I'm a little disappointed. I will let you know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, and I appreciate
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm
And
sorry
can
for
I
that.
please apologize, because Wes knows about the whole trolling thing that's been going on. And so, yes, I accused you because you said similar things to what these trolls have said. You've been talking back and forth with Nuggets and everything. So that's why it, and I apologize. That's all I got to say is, that's all I want to say is I apologize. I was wrong. I came in here.
I pulled her out. I pulled her out again. Why don't you offer her like some BDSM tips or something? Maybe that.
No, that's so stupid. I don't have any BDSM tips.
Or how about this? Do you have any of your wolf stories?
No, I don't want to do that, because as far as I know, that they don't like that, from what I've heard, is
That
that
you're saying,
they're
but you're
creeped up
now.
on it.
Well, now you're kind of doing what Queen of Spade does, where she just assumes everyone is working with RSN.
Yeah.
That might be a good meter. Why don't you just see like, hey, can I read you some of my like a story I wrote? Just because. Oh, how about this? Listen, I'm sorry if I'm falsely accusing you, but I respect your opinion. Can I read you something real quick? And just read her like one of the spicy parts from one of your stories.
Well, I mean, I don't feel like they're even spicy. Like, I'm never really confident in these scripts. That's why, they never became a thing on my channel.
You do them on YouTube. They're on your channel. What do you mean? You do them on YouTube?
Yeah, I did. I read them like once or twice, maybe 3 times.
Jessi, we are walking up 2 different tree paths. What I'm saying is, if you know your trolls don't like the wolf porn, maybe this is a good indicator to see if she is in fact one of your trolls. Yeah, I could hear you going through them right now. So like, just find a good portion, do the, hey, I'm sorry, maybe I might have accused you of something, and that's my bad. And then go back to the, I didn't have a Celsius today, so blame it on that.
Okay.
And then ask if she wants to maybe hear some of your some of your
She's
work.
gonna say no, but if she says yes,
I doubt it. Yeah, if she says yeah, and then after that we'll let her go, and then we'll talk about this shit that I have to deal with, because it needs to get done today. I'm still shaking, and it's not my conscience. It's not a good thing.
I know.
So, all right, I'm gonna bring her back in. I'm gonna blame the cat for walking on the.
Vex, I'm sorry, my cat was walking on the router and knocked out the Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Jessi, you were telling me, because I got Jessi up just a few seconds before you for whatever reason.
Oh, okay.
Jessi, there was something that you wanted to say.
I want to apologize, especially since I did come after you strong and everything. I'm very, very low energy, and this is probably why I should be drinking a Celsius. But I heard you're into BDSM stuff, and I'm also as well, and I do a Fox play, and I was wondering if you wanted to hear some of my script.
Script for what?
Lil Red Riding Good and the Big Bad Wolf.
Now, doesn't that sound interesting?
Is it like literotica or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound interesting? Yeah. I'm gonna sit back.
I'm into that.
I'm gonna sit back and let you guys find some common ground. Let's do, Jessi, find like the best 2 or 3 paragraphs, and then we'll let Vex go about their day.
Can I make a request though? Do you have anything that's like really? I'm a kind of like perverted. Do you have anything that's like dirty?
No.
Just the spice.
Oh no, but
serve up the spice.
Chris Hansen would be after me even 10 times more than he is.
What? I just meant like graphic.
Yeah, it's nothing's graphic.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh,
Jessi, just serve her up the spiciest bowl of chili you have.
Just show me what you like. Yeah, what you got. I'm sorry.
Okay, I guess. So this is the scene where Lil Red and the Big Bad Wolf are doing their first porn scene in the industry. Um, It was a cosmic connection when they looked into each other's eyes and introduced themselves. It was also Little Red's first time on camera with a male. She was used to scissor scenes and eating pussy. She looked him up and down, first his legs, his muscles, his chiseled abs. As she was looking, she felt herself getting more wet. He was looking back at her, from her thick thighs to her beautiful blue eyes and her red hair, which was straightened and blown out. Both of them were eager to fuck, but they also felt a connection. It was both their first time, and they were confident and horny, ready to get started. All right, get into positions. Dim the lights to 37, and I want an introduction angle and make it natural. Don't stand in any corners. I do not make creepy productions. I make the highest quality amateur porn. The producer said. The lights dimmed. The cameras held in position. 3, 2, 1. Lil Red smiled at the camera and started feeling up her body. Big Bad enters the room half naked, only wearing underwear. The music gets them both so horny. Lil Red starts removing her clothes. Okay, Lil Red, give that innocent look. And when he takes out his cock, do an, oh my God, that is so big face. The producer instructed. Big Bad took out his dick, and Lil Red says, how is that going to fit inside of me? I can barely fit a finger inside of me. Then that's when he started rubbing his cock on her pussy, making her wetter. He put it inside of her by force. Since it was so tight, it didn't push in easily. She let out a moan, and Big Bad pulls her closer to the edge of the couch, having complete control of her. He takes out his dick and slaps her in the face with it. She says, come on my face. It's been a while since I had a facial. He puts himself back inside her tight, wet, warm, desirable pussy, thrusts himself into her like a jackhammer, and holds one thigh down with one hand and the other rubs her clit as she moans louder and louder. The cameras move in close to shoot an angle above his dick and her pussy. All right, now for the pop scene, the producer said. The camera moved from behind her and next to them and then above them. Jessi moans so loud Big Bad's knees began to shake with hers. He grabs a pillow and shoves it into Lil Red's face and pounds her harder and harder and harder, and she starts screaming in joy. She then comes on his cock. He enjoys her throbbing, orgasming pussy. He removes the pillow and comes all over her pretty, precious princess face. The scene ends, and it becomes a big hit in the industry. That's it.
Yeah, that was. Now, Vex, I know you came in here swinging, you came in hot, but hearing that, does it maybe make you think that some common ground could eventually be found here?
Eventually.
I appreciate that. Like, I would like to talk to and kind of settle things. And like I said, I came in hot as well. Don't just say it was her. It was me. Came in redhead hot. And especially with everything that I've been dealing with, which is no excuse to accuse someone. Maybe it was just a little bit of paranoia, a little bit, because of everything that's been going on, and which will be, put out there so everyone kind of gets a gist of what, not a gist, but everyone's going to know what I've been dealing with for, years, You know
what normally helps when you come in hot?
Yeah.
An ice cold Celsius.
An ice cold Celsius, yeah.
So, Vex, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for being an adult and accepting that, maybe that story about the wolf and the porn scene, and the penis that was too big, like that was enough to make you realize that, yeah, you know what, maybe there could be some common ground with this person.
For real, yeah. I'm sorry too. So yeah. Well,
and you know what? Thank you so much. And this went way better than yesterday. And
Vex, I will respond to your messages. Right now, I'm kind of dealing with a lot of stuff that's going on, but I promise I'm going to read whatever messages you sent me, and I want to have an open conversation with you, whether it's messaging or Discord, phone conversation, whatever. But
okay,
I would like this resolved, and yeah.
Me too.
Well, thank you so much, Vex. I'm gonna bump you from the studio now because now I have something.
No, you're good. You're good.
Well, have a good rest of your day.
And
hey, I saw your new kangaroo. That's badass. I didn't even know you guys can have those in Kansas. So
shit,
super cool.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, but I don't think they're supposed to eat candy corn. Like that's read if they came with the manual, read the manual. But like super badass that you got a kangaroo. Have a good rest of your day.
All right, y'all too.
Thank you. You too. Have a good one.
Bye.
Yeah, she got a kangaroo. It was on her Insta. So
yeah, that kind of went
well,
awkward, but I feel like it ended kind of well, and
it-
I'm kind of glad that I feel like that put everything into a different light.
yeah,
You know what
put
I
a
mean?
whole new paint job on things, and reading your story seemed to really make the difference, and that's
Yeah,
the
thank you,
power.
and I appreciate that. You gave me really good
See,
advice. So
you thought it was a bad idea, and
yeah,
sometimes it's the power. The pen. Have you ever heard the pen is mightier than the sword?
yeah,
Yeah, and you know, like the power of the word can be so much more effective than brute force and yelling and screaming. But
yeah,
I wanted, so I talked with my lawyer this morning. You remember the sponsorship for Rocket Fuel that we did yesterday? You know, remember
yeah,
Rocket Fuel is Chrysappid. Damn, remember that?
yeah.
So and I was getting rushed to get the paperwork. The courier came by at like 4 p.m. The contract was 420 pages. It wasn't even an envelope, it was in a cardboard box. And they picked it up, and then my lawyer, who wasn't available yesterday, all of a sudden wants to talk about my contract today, the contract today. Now, from what Nuggie said, I was supposed to be getting $200,000, right? And
Oh God, that sounds so bullshit. That's an unreasonable amount of money for. I'm
but see,
sorry, but
but no, but I mean, I work in this industry, so it's really not. I didn't
okay.
think, you know, especially with my channel, you know, like with all the people I know and stuff, $200,000 sounded reasonable to me, and I guess that was my bad. That was where I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah,
And they, can I just say something real quick?
yeah.
Addie, so you know how I said that YouTube said that I have to take AZ and all of these people to court.
Mhm.
So then when I was talking to Addie, she said you should make a GoFundMe, and I said for how much money? And I was like maybe like $1,000, and then for the rest I could pay myself. And she was like, no, you need like 100K. So she was going big.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like this is kind of, but I was just like, I don't need 100K. I kept saying like, I think the GoFundMe, because I actually found the GoFundMe. I have the link. No, not the link, the screenshot of it. And I was asking for $1,000.
Oh, you were, but Addie said $100,000.
She said, no, this is, stand up for yourself.
Wow. Well, can you let me know if you can hear this, because this is insane. When I got this contract, I was under the impression that Nuggets was someone else. It didn't seem weird to me at all that Nuggets was offering me 100% of the proceeds, because I'm the talent. I'm the name. You know, people aren't coming for Evil Little McNuggets. They're coming for more Most. You know what I mean? So, but after, and I don't really want to get in. Can you hear it?
Yes.
All right, you just listen, because I don't even have words into it, because there may be legal proceedings. But after what happened yesterday, I need to look at this contract. I want to look at it before I do anything, and then I want to go from there. And I'm trying to look at it, and I can't make heads or tails of this thing. So I wanted to get you on so we could look over it.
Okay. You know that whatever you discussed is really going to be pretty much out the window. It's what's the written word. The written word is what counts here. There's something at the end.
I mean, and I know we've gone through this before, but I still believe in the power of a handshake deal over anything else.
Well, you know, again, we may have gone through this before, but you know, I'm just afraid you didn't learn anything from it. You know, that's my biggest issue here.
And I understand you went to the fancy law schools and you do, but like I said, I still believe that sometimes a hearty handshake and so this guy's been my lawyer for a long time.
Can I say, I know I don't want to interrupt you, but I know all about lawyer stuff. I've been into law and everything like that. So far, he doesn't know what he's fucking talking about.
Oh, really?
So a writing statement is, yes, it's kind of like a handshake agreement, but the written word is way more important. An actual contract is over a Discord conversation, Skype conversation, what have you.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying that the contract is what's going to matter.
Yeah,
I was under the impression that I could sign the contract, but if they say, "Oh, don't worry about that," like that, then I could just say, "Well, they said don't worry about it." But I guess it's what's signed on the contract is the important part.
Contract is over, handshake agreement.
I mean, where were you when I was filling this stuff out? Yeah, but like, just
I'm sorry.
listening.
I know a lot about law.
Oh God, I wish I would have known that. Yeah, I think you'd be an excellent lawyer. But yeah, let's keep going. A slap on the back means more
Wes,
than 6.
Wes, that's not, okay. Listen, listen. I love, I love your childlike wonder or whatever's going on here, but that's not the real world. You know that. I mean, again, we have a history here, Wes. This is not the first time you've brought something like this to me. We're going to go over this right now. We'll figure out. I'll answer any questions that you have. But already looking at this thing right now, I could tell you're over your head. You're in over your head.
Well, I mean, look, you got me out of that bad Olestra deal. Remember the fat-free oil that was making everyone diarrhea themselves, and
yeah,
and that look. You said your words. I was dead to rights when I came in there. So like, you're the magic man. You can
no,
do. So let's
no,
just take a
no.
look at this.
Oh,
So I have
I'm
some
not a
questions.
magician. Okay, I want you to know that just because we got lucky one time doesn't mean we're going to get lucky again. All right. I mean, it just so happens they dropped the ball and we took advantage of it. So we're not going to have the same circumstances again.
What did Plato say? Luck is the result of hard work and practice,
or opportunity meeting. That's pretty much.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know Plato a little bit better than you.
Yeah. Okay.
So
just like contracts. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
what? Well, I do that. That's a quote from Plato. Just like, show me one liar, I'll bring you 2 bowls of chili. That's a Plato quote. And I get into arguments all the time with people because Plato has always been a fascination of mine because of the philosophies. So when I've gotten into arguments on the city bus over people who incorrectly quote Plato. That's like one of the areas where I don't play. But like, let's keep going. So on one, what does it mean? What does it mean? Page 7.
Yeah, give me a sec. Yeah.
Evil little McNuggets, and then it's now owns your channel, your YouTube crime channel, and your main channel, effective this date. Yeah. So it gets worse.
No.
But as of yesterday, when I got that paperwork notarized, Evil Little McNuggets owns The Most Worst.
No.
Wes Moast, and my true crime channel.
No.
It gets worse because you'll hear what.
It can't get worse. What? No, this can't get fucking worse.
Yeah, no, it does because you'll hear what all Addie has been up to, and it's not just fucking blowing bubbles.
No, hold on. I need a breath. I need a breath.
Why don't you go grab a Celsius? I'm being serious. I'm being serious because I'm gonna go grab something out of my fridge. Why don't you go grab a Celsius?
Be back in 60 seconds, okay? I'm gonna grab one from my fridge.
Okay.
Okay. Holy shit.
Grab my motherfucking ass. Grab my ass. Grab my motherfucking ass. Grab my ass. Grab my motherfucking ass. However, my ass. Grab my motherfucking ass. Grab my ass. Grab my motherfucking grab my ass. Grab my motherfucking ass. Literally. Grab my ass. Grab my motherfucking ass. Grab my ass.
Canadian YouTuber, art thief, rapper, serial victim and single mum Beth Gibbons, known to tens of people by her online moniker Queen of Spades, has gone missing.
Jessi, are you back yet?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was just waiting for you, so I didn't want to sit here with silence.
No, you're fine. I'm back.
All right. What flavor did you grab?
Raspberry acai green tea, non-carbonated.
Tell me more about that. What does that one taste like? What's its flavor profile?
So if you've ever had a raspberry green tea, like from Starbucks, they call them the refreshers at Starbucks. They taste exactly like that, only they have 0 grams of sugar and come with more vitamins than a Starbucks refresher drink.
Yeah, but they're probably loaded with calories.
Oh no, they actually have 10 calories per can.
Wow, that's better than I thought. That does sound really refreshing. Well, I hope it gives you the energy you need, because we've got 13 more minutes to go on this call, and I'm definitely going to need this hot coffee that I poured for myself.
Okay.
That's plain English. What don't you understand about that?
Like, why? I'm saying, why would it say that?
Well, if you sign this contract, that's why, because you're contractually obligated to give her control over that stuff. All that stuff.
And correct. I know you had limited time to look at it, but did you see anything in there about Rocket Fuel, malt liquor, a sponsorship, any money? Because I can't find any of that in there.
No. Typically that kind of stuff would be in exhibits behind the contract. I don't see anything, but I don't even know what this is.
There were the thing is, and I'm gonna be honest, and I think this is more on them than on me, because when I got it, it didn't say like, hey, read through all this. There were yellow Post-it notes with sign here, sign here, sign here. That's the only instruction I got.
Yeah. Okay. Did they know?
So do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there were Post-it notes that said sign. Nothing said read this part, or like, this is what this part means. And I feel like that's on them for not being more specific. So, but just keep listening, because like this is fucked up, and this is like what's going on with this trolling, and how Addie has like really got into my life, because it actually, believe it or not, does get worse.
Know that you were going to have this looked at by a lawyer?
I mean, well, and full disclosure,
Yeah.
I said, you know what, I can have a lawyer look at it Monday. They said Sunday would be ideal.
So time is of the essence in this.
Time is yeah. Let's say that.
Okay. All right. So, but is it too late? I mean, if we go through this and it's agreeable to you,
it's never too late, right?
Okay. All right. All right.
And then, sorry.
No, I got nothing. I listen. I'm all ears. I would really like an explanation of what's going on and what you're doing here. But that I don't need that. We'll just stick with the contract that we have here. I'm finding that there's a lot of you have a lot of performance in this contract, a lot of obligations. I can't find the consideration on the other end. Nuggets, you said?
Evil little McNuggets.
Oh, here it is. Love and affection. That's your consideration?
What does that mean?
Did you know that? I'm just curious.
Well, yeah, love and consideration from my audience and fans. I mean, I expect that every time I put out a video.
You see that on real estate deeds and to family members when they want to charge them basically $1 on a contract. Love and affection is decent consideration. She's throwing this in here, so basically her love and affection and admiration is her consideration for getting.
So, in order to get all of my channels and any ad revenue from my channels going forward, all that Nuggets put on the contract that I get was love and consideration.
Why didn't you freaking read why didn't you read everything? Why didn't you have a lawyer read into this stuff? Why are you signing? Why are you? Do you
know why I didn't read everything, Jessi, while you're yelling at me? Because I spent my day yesterday trying to help you navigate this bullshit that was brought on my table. So when the contract came to me and it was 420 pages and I had to get it out by 4 p.m., I didn't have that time because I was trying to get people to apologize to you.
No,
you're right. You're right. No, listen, you're right. I'm sorry that I didn't have the time in my day to read through this contract
because of my bullshit.
Because I was helping you. My bad.
I know. But the first rule in life is to always read contracts.
Jessi, doesn't sound like it doesn't sound. Yeah, but they also say don't send pictures to minors or check people's age before. But people do shit. People do some things. And so I was trying to get Joey to figure out that Gilgo Beach murder thing, and then I'm getting people to apologize to you. That was a good. By the time that I had 30 minutes in between there. It was 420 pages. So again, I'm sorry that I didn't read my contract correctly for you, but
I understand, and this is just lunacy.
To you,
I don't know. I need it in English. I don't know what love and consideration even means.
Love and affection. Consideration means every contract is offer, acceptance, and consideration. You know, you got the offer. This is the contract. It's an offer.
Slow it down for me. Sign it. The offer means what?
Offer is I'm offering this for this. You know, I'm offering a deal.
Got it. Got it. Tit for tat.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, acceptance is I'll take that deal, and in that deal there is consideration. If you don't have consideration, you don't have a contract. So you have to, you know, each side has to give.
I just thought of something, Jessi.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one of those refreshers from Dunkin' Donuts?
Oh yeah.
How do they compare to a Celsius?
Oh, they're shit.
Really? Well, 1 out of 10.
I would say probably like 6 or 7 compared to Starbucks, where Starbucks is like a 9.
So Dunkin' is 6 or 7, Starbucks is a 9, and Celsius is a what?
10.
10. So wait, Celsius is a what?
A 10, because they have no sugars, nothing like that, where the Dunkin' and Starbucks are full of it.
Oh. All right, yeah, let's get back to this contract stuff. But that just came to me, and I was like, "Holy shit! I need to ask you while it was still fresh in my mind."
Okay.
Give up something. It can't be a unilateral thing.
Okay? Oh, okay.
You're giving up your world.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Well, you know, your livelihood. It looks like.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah.
And for what? What is she giving you? Love and affection. And you don't even know if that's genuine. But that's essentially she's basically got you to sign off for nominal consideration. And this contract's valid because of that.
Well, what about this part where it says as part of Evil Little McNuggets owning my channel, that I need to keep creating content, and ceasing any work on Spade in the Shade will result in a charge of $500 weekly.
Where's that? Oh, that's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on page 32.
Yeah.
And it's like right, like 3/4 down the page.
All right. Yeah. Again, courts will interpret the contract by, you know, the plain usage of the words themselves. So these words aren't tricky at all. They don't really need interpretation. And basically, it's kind of a liquidated damage clause. You know, you're going to be, if you breach this contract, in other words, if you make, I guess, what's to say, you're going to make other content out and or go back to that other channel, or not do anything in this contract. That's essentially what it is. You're going to end up paying like per diem, like $500 a day or something. What is this?
I mean, but how
you got to.
So do you hear that, Jessi?
Sorry. I'm Jerome. Because I was messaging someone, so I had to mute myself. But anyway, yeah. So $500 a day. Holy fucking shit.
Well, do you hear why?
Because of the contract.
If I don't do content, if I don't continue making Spade in the Shade, if I don't continue making content on my Wes Moast channel, I'm going to owe her money.
I told you, and Clobber, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just like, I mean, you know,
it would be great, and it would be great if while we're doing this, while we're listening to my life be destroyed, if you could just focus on this though, and maybe.
Yeah, but I told you guys that she said a moderator is a friend of mine.
Okay, but you're not listening. If while there's only 8 minutes left, if you can hold off on the texting while we listen to the slow destruction of my life, I would really appreciate it.
Yep, I agree. Okay.
Right, like I mean, if when you were freaking out yesterday, if I would have said like, oh, hold on, I'm watching Barney, the season 1 episode
You're
with Sandy
totally right.
Duncan. Yeah, right. You would have said, who gives a shit if Sandy Duncan was on Barney? That doesn't even make sense. But Sandy
totally
Duncan
right.
was on Barney, and the whole first season was like a sitcom. It was completely different from when PBS got it. But what does that have to do with this? My life is falling apart. Can we stay on topic?
Yep, you're so right.
You got a $50,000 cap, though.
What does that mean?
That means you'll end up paying that if you breach this contract.
Wait, hold on. Wait. So
that's for love and affection, Wes. So
what?
So what if I love and affection?
But what if I? Okay, so what if I just quit YouTube altogether? Like if I
disappear?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, not.
Well, look, again, why did you give her security? You gave her a mortgage in your house. Why?
No.
Lauren, I'm sorry. Wes, look at page 40. Security agreement. You know what that means?
Yeah.
She secured this contract with the title on your house.
So, Jessi, there was a power of attorney included, and my home that I live in with my son was used as security on the contract. So if I breach the contract, not only do I owe $50,000 to what used to be my production company, but my home becomes Addie's.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Well, hold off. How can
if you don't pay the 50 grand, she will foreclose on your house. Okay, you're gonna have to come up with 50 grand.
This can't be real. This can't be real.
You know what can't be real is you signing this bullshit without talking to me first.
They said they needed it by Sunday.
Oh, of course.
By Sunday.
Yeah. It's good. Definitely a good reason to.
Okay, but when but when I call you on Sunday and you're busy, what am I supposed to do? Lose out on a deal because I can't? They don't want to wait till Monday.
Wes, there's red flags going up all over.
No, the red flag is having a lawyer that's not available 24 hours per day. What happens if I go to jail again?
Well, that's different, Wes. That's different.
How is that different? No, because right now it looks like I'm in a financial prison because you weren't available for me.
Oh, you're blaming me for this now.
Okay, well, I mean, yes. You know what? And I'm sorry, but when I pay a lawyer what I pay you on a retainer, I expect you to be available a little bit more.
Okay, so now you're going to put my malpractice carrier on notice. Is that what you're going to do? Because
I don't even know. I don't even know what that means. But what I'm saying is that when I'm putting out, I expect a little bit more from the back end. Maybe that love and consideration should have been coming from you, and then we wouldn't be in this predicament. You wouldn't be figuring this out because you're going to figure this out. Please figure this out.
Again, Wes, we started this conversation. I'm not a magician. I'm a lawyer. Okay, but let me just go to the signature page and maybe we can find some. No, you signed it.
I signed it, and I had there was a notary.
I see that. And by the way, if you want to contest this thing, if you look at their choice of law form, you got to go to the Virgin Islands, bro. You got to go to.
So not only is there a security on my home where a breach of contract would result in $50K or losing my home, not only do I no longer have my channels, not only am I forced to do Spade in the Shade with Addie, and there's performance clauses. If I try and do a bad show, if I try and badmouth Addie, all these things cost me money.
That's why you didn't want me to say shit.
That's why I didn't want you to say shit.
I'm gonna delete my live right now.
No, well, stop. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, because what did you delete? Yeah, let's hold on, and I want to get to the end because we still haven't gotten through all of it because there's more. And if I want to contest this, where it already looks like I have a 0.1111% chance of coming out of this because I did sign it and it was notarized, I have to go to the Virgin Islands to do it. And do you know how long a case takes there? 6 to 9 months.
Kill me. I think we need to get. I know you're probably going to roll your eyes at this. Can we get the FBI involved?
What's the FBI gonna do? Tell me I'm a dumbass like you did for signing this contract?
Crazy. No, it's about Addie and Theo and this crazy fucking bullshit with the rape and all this stuff.
What rape?
Them accusing people of stuff that didn't happen and.
You mean like how you were like the
for
rape?
Years
like,
doing this.
like what you're going to do with Joey if he doesn't pay you up.
Wes.
Oh no, yeah, but them too. Like, why would they do that?
Okay. All right. I don't know what else.
No,
to say.
well, please, if I can just have 5 more minutes of your time. I know you're busy. You got people
No, I'm
to
not
message.
busy. I'm totally invested in this. I want to help you as much as I can. I'm trying not to cry and break down right now.
Court in the Virgin Islands. I don't even know how they have subject matter jurisdiction over there. Okay? You know, Wes. Here's my advice. Get the $50,000, put it together, and send it off. You just throw it out the window. It's gone.
I don't want to. I was thinking.
Do me a favor though. Do me a favor. Don't sign anything though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a release to send to her or whoever these people are. You're going to send that, and you're going to have them sign it before you send that money. Okay. Make sure that they sign the release before you let go of that money. That's the only way I could help you right now, Wes. Unless you want to stick with this deal, that's fine.
Can I ask you about one more? Can I ask you about one more page? Yeah. Page 83.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And it's.
You know, I haven't read this whole thing yet. Obviously, I haven't had enough time. But just the portions that we're talking about, just ridiculous. I can only imagine if I get into the details on this thing.
It made sense though.
It gave away.
It made sense because if we're talking 200 grand, I'm thinking the more money, the thicker the contract.
Grand? I don't even see. I'm doing a word.
They said 200 grand. I said this to you,
but it's not in the contract.
Okay, and I said a handshake deal to me means more than whatever's in the contract. It had post-it notes that clearly said sign here. 1, sign here. 2. It didn't say read this. What am I supposed to do? I didn't go to law school.
Do as you're told. Always do as you're told, right, Wes? You know, maybe a Virgin Island judge will take pity on you for this. I have no idea, but we can't go to court. Let's put it that way. We can't go to court on this thing. And the remedy for you to get out of this thing.
There's got to be a way.
I'm not going to go to the Virgin. You want to follow me to the Virgin Islands, and then I have to.
I want you to figure. I want you to. You got me out of the Lester thing. You can't do this. I thought you were the magician,
dude. I gotta say, I wish that experience didn't go to waste. I really do. I wish you learned something from that, other than saving a shitload of money. I wish you learned how to deal with these things in the future, but you haven't learned anything.
You know what I learned? Anymore. I learned that Lester made people diarrhea, but you have diarrhea of the mouth because I am still your client.
Yeah.
I am still your client. And I'm sorry if having money and paying you retainers and always bringing you business is too difficult for you, but it didn't seem to bother you when you're putting people through school yourself, right? When you're living in your big fancy house and driving a nice car.
Wes, you call me and you text me almost 24 hours a day. You wonder why I didn't respond on Sunday? Well, I thought it was just another one of his bullshit texts that he was sending me. Hey,
and once again, your assumption made an ass out of you and Umption, because you didn't make an ass out of me, because you're gonna get me out of this. And if you don't, Wes, maybe you can give me the $50,000.
I think I'm pretty sure you're the only client in legal history that has to be ghosted by his own lawyer. Really.
Oh, don't do that to me. Can we? Let me ask you about. Page 83. Okay. Yeah. I know there's a lot of stuff, but there's a list of people that I cannot work or collaborate with.
Yeah.
And this list, and this is the part I really want you to pay attention to.
I'm listening.
Because now there's a list of people that I can't work with, and it has an elasticity clause, meaning that anytime that Nuggies decides that I can't work with someone, and I have to call her Nuggies. I have to keep calling her Nuggies like an affectionate name. I have to. Are you joking me? Does this sound fake to you?
No, I'm not saying it's fake. I'm like literally in a trance right now. Like what the hell is going on in life right now?
I have to continue calling her Nuggies. I have to continue on with Spade in the Shade, putting the show together, carrying her throughout the entire thing, and act like everything is fine. And then as soon as we get off, she'll be like, "Oh, this still." And there's going to be a thing added to the beginning: Spade in the Shade, presented by Evil Little McNugget. So I don't even get my own show anymore.
Okay. Am I in the contract? Can I still talk shit?
Well, let's listen.
Okay. Why? Never mind. I don't want to know.
But okay, Donald Trump, and then the link to the channel.
I see
Donald Glover, Danny
What?
Glover, Lethal Weapon.
Yeah,
Muse Talks, who try, I mean, try to
Oh,
say
Yeah.
that I was trafficking people.
Yeah, yeah.
Queen of Spade, who was a train wreck. Why would I work with them?
Yeah,
Brian Piccolo, who I'm pretty sure passed
died,
away.
didn't
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Brian Foreman. I don't even know who the hell that is. Brian Piccolo, and they said a piccolo was found by the Gilgo Beach murder thing. Jessi, you there? Jessi.
right here.
Yeah, are you still there?
Wes?
Yeah, are you hearing this?
Yeah, no, I fucking got a message. I'm sorry, but I know you said don't answer messages. She's doing her bullshit, the whole Nuggets thing, and yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, like
I know.
I'm
I'm getting messages from people.
I know, but and those messages will still be there in 5 minutes.
I know.
But my channel won't.
Notifications popping up, and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, go on. I'm sorry. I go ahead.
Jessi, imagine if at any time during all this work I've been doing with you, I stepped away to take a message from someone.
Okay,
else.
I'm wrong, and admitting I'm wrong. Go ahead. Okay.
They said, did you hear the names of people I can't work with?
Yes.
What names did you hear? Brian Piccolo?
Yes.
Okay, what did they say was found by the murder scene at Gilgo Beach?
Piccolo.
So do you think that might be connected?
Yes.
Bryce,
Brian,
why would I work with them?
B. Hansen.
Keep going. Brian Piccolo, who I'm pretty sure passed away. Yeah, and then Brian Foreman, I don't even know who the hell that is. Yeah. And then Jessi, the Wolf Smut girl.
Okay, I don't know any.
Well, that's I was supposed to do a live stream with Jessi today. So what does that mean?
Well, according to this contract, you can't do it. I mean, there are so many ways they can get you, Wes. What I'm suggesting you do is don't do anything. Don't stream with anyone. Don't go on YouTube. Matter of fact, don't even go on your phone until we get this contract released.
So along with Donald Trump, Donald Glover, Danny Glover, Muse Talks, Queen of Spade, I can't work with you.
The fuck? This is not going to cry.
No, cry. If you have to cry, cry.
Okay. They've been doing this to other communities.
They've been doing these contracts. So how many houses do they have?
No, oh my God. They've been trying, but then people are like, you're a troll and stuff like that. Oh my God. And they finally got someone. Yeah, they've been trying to take over people's channels, and that's why I told you that they were making channels with my name and using my profile picture, which is my profile picture for my Facebook, my Instagram, everything, and that's how they found me, pretending to be me. And they made these accounts and then started posting my videos, like screen recording, and then acting like they're me.
Wow.
I know. This has nothing to do with you, though. I'm
I mean, no, that sucks. They're making channels with your picture, and I might lose my house. Those are pretty.
What the fuck?
Those are pretty close. But so I cannot stream with you. And I'm sure that was in there because you had asked about doing the Queen of Spade stuff with me and made some comments about that, and that was enough to get added to the contract. And if I do a stream with you, it's $10,000 each time I do any content with any of those people, and an automatic breach of contract.
But,
so they can determine.
But no, because I know a little bit about law, they said the wolf girl, smut girl, whatever.
It's a link directly to your channel,
I'll make another fucking channel. Because they're talking about that channel is legal agreement. They're not talking about if I make another fucking channel and get hundreds of fucking
Jessi,
viewers and
it's
shit.
not just on YouTube. It says any platform. Like if I decided to move, if we try to do a local play together, I would be in breach of contract. It doesn't matter, and he made it clear. It's ironclad. I cannot. But that, you know what? It doesn't mean I can't work behind the scenes and help you as like producer and you know, help you out with if any people are trying to, you know, like give you ideas, tell you what to do as you're going through. But if I appear on a stream with you, if I'm on a stream with you, that is a breach of my contract, and I'm not going to lose my house for that. I have to keep working with Nuggies. I have to keep doing this show that I started that's no longer mine.
And that is why she's a moderator of several channels, and people are messaging me because I did tell like 2 people kind of the gist of what's going on, like people that are reputable in the community, no one that would be a troll or whatever. And they sent me screenshots saying that all this, okay, we don't even want to discuss that right now because they're making a whole thing about you. Yeah.
So I don't even, I'm speechless, and I feel like I've been lied to and let down by Nuggies. And
well, because
now,
she's been a troll for years in a community that's been trolling communities and calling and pretending to be law enforcement and lawyers.
And I'm the biggest sucker, it seems like. I'm the big prize.
God, I can't do this. Well, I can, but you know what I mean.
And well, let's listen to and I don't remember how this would end.
Released and the money sent off that you're going to end up having to pay. I'm telling you right now, we cannot fight that. If we fight that, you're going to be looking at interest and penalties as well. So let's nip this in the bud right now and cut your losses. Okay. But do not send any money until I'm going to get this release out to you as soon as possible, and then get it out to them. And then I'm going to put a little narrative you could put in the email telling them that you'd like to break the contract for this reason, and you're going to activate such and such clause, and then attach the release, and then let them know that you need financial instructions to wire.
You know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Another fucking client just like you. Hold on a second. I don't want to talk to this guy either. Okay.
I'm sorry, and I would like to apologize.
Well,
I was under the impression that I had a good lawyer, and that was my bad. Thanks for nothing. And my lawyer of 16 years as of today is no longer my lawyer. Jessi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, were you checking messages again?
No. My dad called me. So I just had to reply to that. He was yelling and I didn't want you to hear that.
Okay. Well, so my lawyer of 16 years is no more. And I don't know my channels anymore other than Spade in the Shade, which it's not even it was a channel made for the show. I don't want that channel. No. And I have to keep making content on it, and the ad revenue doesn't even go to me. So I wanted to share that with you.
Wait, can you demonetize your channel?
If I make any changes to the channel, I don't even have the admin rights to my channels anymore.
As of yesterday. Because the whole fucking computer shit that happened, I can't, Wes. I don't know what to say, and I'm cutting you off, and I'm freaking out, and I know that you are in way deeper.
No, I know you probably have a lot of messages to reply to because you're getting notifications.
No, I'm not replying to messages. I'm being bombarded, but I'm not replying to them.
I just wanted to share that with you. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. And if you're going to be streaming here in 20 minutes, maybe I can do enough push-ups and go out back and smoke some CBD or something and get in a better headspace and kind of help with guide you through on the back end. But I can't stream with you unless I pay $50,000 to get this contract broken.
Can I talk about it? Can I call her out and shit?
Yeah, but please don't mention anything about this. Oh, that's very clear. This cannot be mentioned. I hope you didn't talk about this to anyone else.
No. No.
You sure?
People are asking me about McNuggets, and because she's doing things in streams right now.
Yeah, please don't mention anything about McNuggets owning my channels or anything like that until I'm able to make an announcement on my own. I'd like to be able to make that announcement for myself.
Okay.
So I'll let you go, and you're going to start your stream in 20 minutes. So I'll hopefully I'm done with my.
I mean, no. If you want to talk, it's more.
No. I'm so mentally taxed right now. Like I'm still shay. I need to go take care of this. So
Yeah.
I will.
All right.
You know,
let me know everything, and yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you later.